Hello and welcome to Confessions of a Refashionista. I'm Refashionista Sherry and I am here to show you how to live affordably, sustainably, because why? Being eco-friendly shouldn't cost the earth. Now today I have a tutorial for you that I am so proud of that I managed to create this and it came out even better than I had planned. It is kind of, I think, the beginning of a new series that I'm gonna do called Made Out of What? And yeah, I'm gonna be upcycling some surprising things into other surprising things. Kind of like my salute to Celine Dion style with my bath pop skirt, but yeah, using just, I guess, whatever weird and funky items I find around my house at the thrift store, etc. So look out for that. I'm not sure if you have heard the news, but I am the latest creator to join the ranks of Home Talk and Upstyle, so be sure to head on over and check out yours truly over there. Plus, I have a Patreon now! Yay! So if you want to do more support other than the awesomely free liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that stuff that literally takes seconds and is totally free, you can head on over to my Patreon, I still don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. And yeah, I have different tiers and different perks and merch that you will get and e-courses that are included and even a monthly one-on-one video call with me. Yeah, so link is down below, and this is what's getting made today. Can you figure out what it is? Let's just get right to it.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.
Today we are transforming 2 dollar store throw rugs and a zipper into an awesome fashion statement. So the first thing you want to do, because these are dollar store rugs, is go through and check for any loose threads. If you find some, then knot them as I've done here and trim off those excess bits. Next, decide which rug you'd like for the front of your garment and which one you'd like for the back, and then lay them together on a flat surface with the front rug on top. Next, we need to find the center of our rugs, and the easiest way to do this is to simply fold them in half as evenly as possible, and then place a pin in the folded corner. And then when you open it up again, you have pretty much the center of your project. Next, you want to grab a skirt that you love the fit of and that also has a similar kind of stretch content to your rugs. Now, my rugs do not have a lot of stretch to them, so that's why I have chosen this denim skirt. It has about the same amount of stretch. You can see here, they stretch about the same amount, which is perfect. So then I know that my rug skirt should, fingers crossed, fit me in a similar way to my template skirt. So as you can see, I already have lined up my center denim skirt button with my center marking pin here. And now all I have to do is mark the sides of my skirt onto my rugs. Now, you can use pins to do this. You can use marking chalk, marking pens, whatever you have on hand. Once you're happy with your template marks, then you can go ahead and stitch the rugs together following the lines. Once you have your side seams complete, then I highly recommend slipping your soon-to-be skirt on to check if you do in fact need a zipper. Because my fabric here is not stretchy, I absolutely need to put in my zipper. So I want my zip to actually be an exposed zip, and I'm going to put it on the back. So here I still have my center pin mark. And I'm just going to grab my zipper, and this is actually upcycled from another garment that it had been removed from. So this really is like a no-waste project. Right, going to line that up, tuck my little zipper flaps back there. And like I said, I really like the look of an exposed zipper, especially on this type of kind of chunky fabric. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm simply going to now pin it in place and then stitch it on. So my zipper is stitched on, and now I'm simply going to open it and carefully chop out the fabric behind it. Like so. So of course, because this is a woven rag rug, as soon as I chopped on through, it started fraying. So I've pulled out a few of the frayed threads, and I'm just knotting them at the base of my zipper. Okay, I've done 3 knots now, so that should be nice and secure. Then go ahead and trim off all of those little excess hanging bits from beside the zipper, making sure you do not actually chop through your original seam here. And then, if you'd like, you can go and do another quick seam just along the edge to make sure that it's not going to fray anymore. So now that the zipper is done, we can figure out what to do with these flappy sides. So I'm going to turn my skirt sideways, and then I will have much better access to both of the side pieces here, the front and the back. And now I am simply going to kind of get all of these fringes out from under and pin it in place once I have them kind of separated here from the side seam. Pin it here. The other one on the back. There we go. And then kind of pull that and smooth that as nicely as I can. And do the same at the bottom here. Pin that in place. And this one as well. And now I am simply going to stitch straight down from the front corner all the way around the bottom and back up to the back corner. And I'm going to leave this top bit open. Once I had one side all nicely stitched together, I flipped it over and repeated the whole process on the other side. And then I went even further. Ta-da! And I stitched a couple of straight lines across the front and the back to create pockets. I have pockets on the front and the back now. Now I think it is definitely time to go try this lovely fringy pocket rag rug skirt on. I mean, how awesome did this come out? And like pockets? Hello, 4 pockets. Are you kidding me? That was like just kind of a, as I was making it, thought that I had, and it really came out so fantastic. And because this is quite soft, it really is comfortable, and it is super duper cozy as well. And I honestly cannot wait to get making more kind of weird things, I guess, or not weird things, things out of weird materials. If you have any ideas of things you would like me to try to upcycle, absolutely let me know down below, and I shall put on my Refashionista thinking cap and see what I can come up with for you. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning, but you know, you have to kind of pardon the lighting. It is a very, very dark and gloomy and gray day today in Toronto, so I'm kind of having to use, you know, my studio lights and overhead lights and everything. And yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but natural light is always the best, isn't it? Alrighty, so for more tips, tricks, and rockin' Refashionista tutorials, you know where to go, to refashionistasherry.com. And of course, as well, please do check out my Patreon and support me over there. That would be fantastic. You get so much cool, extra, exclusive stuff when you support. And yeah, until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.